Good morning, my friends. Back here in the 33436, driving to second meeting of the day, and had a great Skype meeting this morning with my peoples from China, from the Republic of China. Big shout out to them, CMI, doing very, very big, great things for us. So right now, reporting from Boynton Beach, going into West Palm Beach right now, and a busy day and night. So that's always good. As I said before, I think I mentioned on Facebook I was going to be live, but Nick and I talked about it. I decided to do the vlog for Supplement Industry Insider through the YouTube channel. I think that it's a little bit more potent, and it's got a little bit of more essence when you do it that way. Facebook Live, it can get a little bit hectic when you see the timer going, and if you open up for Q&As, you'll need a little bit of more notice than 15-20 minutes. So we decided that this is the best way to go. And yesterday we started episodes on the YouTube channel on business meetings. Specifically spoke about that first encounter, that one-on-one, okay? And I think that there was great takeaways. A lot of people, great feedback from that video, man. So I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that listened to it and was able to take something out of it in a 12-minute video. Remember what we've been telling you guys in the podcast, guys. We're no experts, okay? But we do know a few things and a few tricks that can help you develop your business, become better businessman, businesswoman. So hopefully, you learn a little bit from this. I know that I listened to it afterwards, and I kind of learn a couple of things about myself when it comes to that intro meeting. So today I wanted to take a little bit of time, not going to take a lot of your time today. Wanted to speak about business meeting, and this will be the questions, what questions to ask and what questions not to ask, what to stay away from. And let me start this way. You just finished meeting this person for the first time face to face. We spoke in the podcast about cold calls and cold visits. So let's make this almost like the same thing, right? It's a cold visit because you're meeting with the person for the first time. You probably spoke to them, exchanged emails and texts, but that's the first time you go face to face. So couple of things, couple of little tricks that you need to really understand that are big no-nos. Number one, don't get too personal. Okay, you can feel when someone it's feeling a little bit better, their shoulders. Normally when you start meeting the first time, everybody's like this, it's a little bit timid, they start smiling a little bit too much, or they're too serious because they don't know you yet. So just make sure you don't get into personal conversations unless they initiate that. If they ask you about kids, that's great. If you see a ring on their finger, it doesn't mean that they're married, so you might not want to ask that right away, of course. I tell you this, sometimes it's about the vibe that person is giving you, right? Sometimes they're getting extremely comfortable right away, so you can go ahead and ask, hey, how long you been married, if you see a ring, or do you have kids? For the most part, try to eliminate that and go straight to business. Say, hey, how's business going? Tell me a little bit about your business. How can we help you? And once 5-10 minutes has passed, I get a better idea of the comfort level of that person. Then you can drop a little question like, hey, life is very busy. I'm sure, do you have kids, for example? And then that will open up the conversation for more personal stuff. But stay away from personal questions, just because a lot of people like that space to be their space and not be invaded. So that's my advice on that. A big question to ask right away, though, is what would you like me to help you with? Because here's the thing. Make sure when you go into these business meetings, understand one thing. It's not about your business, okay? It's about their business. You have to make the prospect or customer feel extremely comfortable. Once they feel comfortable with you, they will open up, okay? And they'll open the door for you to take the business, okay? They'll give it to you. You have to make sure they feel comfortable, though. You cannot go out there and think that you're just gonna get the business because you look pretty today, or you brush your teeth, or your hair it's as stylish as ever. This right here. No, that's not gonna give me the business. That might open the eyes, and I would get a wink or something, but it's not gonna get you the business, ladies and gentlemen. So just make sure that you stay the course. Make sure that your customer is the most important thing that day. I give it to you this way. If you are married or you're dating someone, okay, if you spend the dinner time talking about yourself and about your day and do not ask about their day, guess what's going to happen? That will go south very, very fast. So you have to make sure, you have to ensure that you are in control of the conversation, but also that they are in control of their answers, okay? Make sure you're quick as well, okay? If they ask you something, make sure you look at them straight at the eye, okay? Here we go, no glasses, straight at the eye, and make sure you let them know that I'm thinking about you with your eyes, okay? I'm listening, you have my full attention, okay? That's very, very important. Sorry, sun is in my eyes, so. Another thing to notice too is compliments, right? So a lot of people have asked me, do you get compliments? Absolutely. If I'm a man and I'm meeting with a man, right? And if they have a nice suit and a nice tie, even if I don't like it, make sure you give them a compliment because they're going to feel good about themselves, okay? Be like, man, I love your tie, I love the suit, looking nice today, something like that. Now, if it's a man to a lady in a meeting, you have to be very careful how you compliment them, okay? It can be taken the wrong way. So what I would do is do not compliment, okay, until the end of the meeting, until mid-meeting, and you feel like you have a little bit of rapport, and said, hey, that's a nice dress. For the most part, I stay away from it, okay? I do not give compliments to a female just because I need to be very careful. That could be taken as a harassment, or they just don't look at it the right way. I've never been through it before, but at the same time, listen, that's respect to me. Okay. Now, if they give you a compliment, just make sure you say thank you very much and make sure you find something to say back. Okay, because that could be very awkward too. Oh, Javier, you look amazing today. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. You too. I love the way that tie fits, or the dress fits, whatever it is. Okay. Just make sure you pay attention to those little things. Also, it's very weird when people get in a meeting for the first time, because it's almost like who's in control, and it's almost like a battle, right? Like they want something you have, you want something they have, right? So we already know that. We established that. That's the reason we're sitting across each other, right? So I think the best way to go about it is ask enough questions and take mental notes. If you're like me, I always carry my Mac Pro with me, so I'll let them know from the beginning, hey, if you see me on my computer, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, let me know, please. But I like to take my notes because then I can do a recap right away, right after the meeting. Normally people absolutely love that. They absolutely love that I do that because now they don't have to. Now I say a recap of the meeting and they feel very, very comfortable, with that. If you're a note taker, okay, have your notebook. I'm pretty sure that your prospect, your future customers now going to mind that. They might be doing the same thing as well, okay? One thing that I will say is this, and almost to the end of the video, when to ask for a secondary meeting, right? I never ask, hey, when do you want to meet again? What I will say is like, let's do a follow-up call. Let's do a follow-up email. That's the reason that I have my computer out taking notes. What's going to happen is that they're going to take a look at the recap, and if your recap is as strong as it should be, they will tell you, I want to proceed with business. I don't need another meeting. I need another meeting. In my industry, one meeting is sufficient. So, one meeting, I get it done, or I don't get it done. I don't get a second chance. That's it. And 99% of the time, I get it done because not only I work for the best company in the world, Europa Sports, we are the largest, right? So they're going to come to us for the most part. So it's a bit easier. I don't have to do as much prospecting as other people because we are the largest and we have a great reputation. So.